Where on earth did my sage go? One moment. Hi, everybody. I didn't see y'all come in. And the stupid chat looks like it's off again. Hold on. It's been doing this. I don't know why. No idea why. The chat gets locked and I have no idea. It is not disabled. I did not disable. That's the message I'm getting. Just a moment, guys. I'm awful sorry here. This is craziness. I'll uncheck and enable chat and recheck it again. Click done. And I don't know, maybe that'll restart it again. I don't know. I went through this twice in the past week. Let me fix with it, and then I'll get into the darn reading. Geez, I hate these holdups. I don't understand. Somebody say hello or try to, please. Somebody, if maybe nobody's chatting. There's 12 of you in here. Can somebody just say hi? Does anybody even hear me? There we go. Thank you, Limitless, so much. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Adventure Stars. Hi, Mia. Thank you, guys. Wonderful. Now, okay, chat's working. That's wonderful. Quantum Patrol. Hello, how you doing? Limitless. Thank you. Hi, Ruth. Hello, Victoria. So I'm redoing Sagittarius because the last time we were into it, and I don't know how far, and then I had a major power outage. No warnings, there's no flickerings, there was no weather. It was calm, there wasn't even any wind. The power went down for almost 5 hours. Boom. So I'm just going to start fresh for Sagittarius is what I'm going to do. Hello, Jean. Hey, Martinez. Okay, let's get the shuffle started here. All right, this is for August. For now, August, what, 3rd? For heaven's sakes, yes. And for the month of August 2020, for the sign of Sagittarius, one more time, please. Let's see what we're going to have here. Oh, that wasn't a good shuffle at all. Come on. Don't start giving me a hard time, frustrating me here. Not in the mood today, boy. Hi, Adventure Star. Hi, Mandy. Thank you. Love back to the UK. I've got a lot of viewers from the UK, and I've got friends in the UK as well. I've received stuff from the UK from the viewers and friends. So, this is for Sagittarius. Is there a word? Is there a word for the month for Sagittarius? I was getting them the last time I was working on these. Studious? Really? Random word. It's for you guys. It's for Sagittarius for the month of August. Studious. You're my first shuffle of the day, and I just can't seem to get my rhythm. Dropping them. Bring forth anything Sagittarius needs to be brought to their awareness. May it resonate with all. It usually doesn't, so that's okay. So I'm going to consult with Lilith and ask her if these are indeed your cards, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Of the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this public general free reading for the sign of Sagittarius for August 2020. For the top 5 cards, the cards are meant for this August spread. She's saying yes, she's not swaying, she's not moving. You know what? I did private readings yesterday out on the deck. Beautiful and sunny and blue skies, a nice breeze. And today we're starting to experience a bit of that hurricane, Isaias, I think it is. And it's gray here this morning. I said, well, that's no fun sitting out on the deck if it's gray out. I want the sun. The second I hit go live, the sun came out. So maybe the next one that I do, which would be Capricorn and then Aquarius and so on, maybe I'll get myself outside or maybe I'll get more presentable. I'm just tired. I had an exciting night last night, and I don't know if I was overstimulated or overtired. I couldn't sleep. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 4:30 in the morning. I never woke up till 12:30 this afternoon. And I could feel like I could just go back and just sleep a couple more hours, really, to be truthful. So I found a mother lode of natural, wild, sweetgrass growing. So friends come out and away we went and we harvested a whole bunch of it. It was wonderful. All right, let's see what your first card is. Overall energy, and like I said, if there's a word, that's what came out, studious. All right, I'll bring this down. Your overall energy for August. Ooh, 4 swords, recovery. Wealth and finances. The King of Pentacles and loyalty. Your hearth, your home, your family, relationships, your intimates. Oh, wow. I'm so happy to see this. The Ten of Cups. And all readers refer to this as the what? The happily ever after card. Number 4, challenges if there should be any. Oh my God. Well, I wish I had your problem, Sagittarius. If I had challenges in front of me, I wish I were you right now. Look. The Soleil. The Sun. What an encouraging, beautiful card. Your last card, card number 5, your message from Spirit, and it is the 9 of Wands. And defense, well, this reading seems to be like a bit of a roller coaster here. There's your spread anyway, Sagittarius. There we go. Starting. 4s are about stillness and stoppage and inactivity and nothing moving forward, sideways, backwards, never mind, any of the forward. Things come to a complete halt when the 4s come up in one form or another. This card, Sagittarius, is this is for some of you. Remember, it's general reading. Some of you have been really overextending yourself, not just physically here, but intellectually and mentally. You have been overstimulated. You have pushed your envelope. Your own limit has been pushed. You've been doing it, but man, you're feeling every bit of it. Exhaustion. That's what's going on here for you, Sagittarius. Exhaustion. Becoming burnt out. When that happens, what do you really care about? Nothing much. Yeah, whatever. It's like a depression almost, being burned out and exhausted in that way. You need to stop, and you need to stop now. And you need to take a break because you need to rest. You need to relax. You need to rejuvenate your spirit. You need to rejuvenate physically, intellectually, mentally. You need a breath of fresh air. You need to catch up on some rest. And here's the thing with this card, and it means it. The universe means it. If you don't take a break and take some time to yourself so that you can get yourself back on your feet again comfortably, then the universe will come in and knock you off your feet. Something will happen that you'll be forced into doing nothing. And that's what's going to happen here. All right. You may struggle with this energy over the whole month. You're taking too much on. Just too much. It's too much. Let me get your keywords though. And the advice here. Just give me a moment and I'll bring that up so you guys can have that to go with it. The advice, well, the reason being is some of your plans, whatever you have planned and laid out, you may have to go on hold. It's to that extreme, okay? Just accept that this is how things need to be right now. You will make progress when the time is right. Don't stress about things that you can't follow through with right now. You've got to take care of yourself or you won't be doing any following of any kind at any time soon. It'll get worse. Keywords: inaction, time away, taking even a relationship break for some, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. The last 4 words are what you have to apply to your life and let consume you. The healing, the peace, the stillness, the rest. That's your overall energy here. You're going to have a hard time even disciplining yourself to not push your limits so far. Somebody's going to be hospitalized for something, and that's knocked you back. You don't have any say in the matter as far as taking a break and relaxing and stopping for a bit, because that's going to be an imposition on you. Something will happen. You're not being seriously ill or seriously hurt, but you are to the point where you're physically incapable of doing much of anything. You're healing, and it's going to take some time. And in that healing, a whole lot of other wonderful things are going to take place, such as resting, you know, And you'll feel better after when you're back on your feet than you felt before it all happened. So that's coming for you. The Knight of Pentacles, your wealth and your finances. Finances, of course, yes, mean money. Wealth can mean something beyond that. A wealth of health. Do you have that? Do you want that? A wealth of family, a wealth of friends, a wealth of love. Things like that, all right? And loyalty is what's come up here is the prompt on this Knight of Pentacles. You got to be loyal to yourself first, no matter what. You want a wealth of health, you need to be loyal to you first. That doesn't just happen. I could easily do this for today, let me tell you, and do nothing. So, I'm sorry, I've got to put the camera up. I forgot. I am sorry about that. So, okay. Pentacles, one of my personal favorite suits, of course. And loyalty has a very special meaning, does it not? Loyalty to me means feeling at ease with somebody to the point where, yeah, you've got each other's backs. There's a concrete connection between yourself and someone else or others. And there's a sense of loyalty there. You don't question what you mean to them. You know you mean something to them. You know you do. And it's a two-way street. This is a beautiful thing to have people that you can trust. Let me bring that up. And I love that it's Pentacles. It's just, I love it. I do. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, this knight in particular is not very dashing. He's very slow and he's very steady. That's the energy here, slow and steady. Plan your moves with care. With this energy, it may not be the most charming, but what comes through is loyalty and trustworthy. If this is somebody that's in your life, any offer they make you can be taken seriously because of the loyalty that's in place. This card often shows up in readings to show business investments, sometimes projects that have good future potential as well. In property, he's associated with choosing the perfect home. This is the right time to make a serious decision about your long-term future. So your loyalty starts with you first. Please don't forget that. Advice. Hard graft may not be exciting, but the results you get are going to bring you some incredible fulfillment. And you'd be saying that was hard, it was dry, it was long, maybe even boring, things that you have to do. They're things that need to be done. Once they're done and you see how far you've come, what you've accomplished, you'll be saying it was worth it. It's one of those situations. The keywords for this card for you guys are order, planning, trust, work, property, investments, and progress. So, nice card. All to the good. All leaning to the good. Every bit of it. Every inch of it in any way you want. If you can fit that into anything and say, that's me. Or that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm, But your next card, I'm excited about getting to it because it is the 10 of Cups. Completion is what 10s always represent. Remember that, right? Most do. Most do. Yes, usually the ending of something so that something else sometimes can resume, can begin, things like this. Everything gets taken care of. Putting everything to rights in your life. Is somebody struggling through something, they've been struggling with it for a long time, you're finally seeing the end, and you're very happy about it. This brings you joy. You're seeing the end. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel now. That's for somebody that's been really struggling hard. Long, hard haul. So whoever that's for, you can start to smile. You're almost through. You're almost at the very end, and this is a good thing. The 10 for you, whoever you are, is opening up the world to freedom for you. Complete freedom. This is overwhelming almost, to tell you the truth. What I'm picking up on, this is stuff that packs a punch for somebody. So, and it being cups, it's always about emotions. Always. When this card shows up in your reading, Sagittarius, love grows and bonds deepen in romance. While your social and your family connections are going to grow and they're going to thrive. Anything that you do with others is going to be favored at this time. You'll be attending sports events together. I don't know, it's a little iffy, isn't it? But a lot of celebration, celebratory feelings and atmospheres in the air. Some may get to the point where things they had their nose out of joint about, things they were mad about, things they were holding against somebody, things they were crying about, things they were hurt and offended by. Something beautiful is going to happen. And that's all going to be forgotten about. All of it. Fights, arguments, disagreements, fallouts, all that stuff, it's all going to be forgotten. No more grudges, no more hard feelings. Everybody coming together for a common good. The bottom line there and the foundation there is love. And everybody being moved by it and affected by it and feeling it and saying, this is much better. It's easier to be content with peace and be happy rather than to hold a bunch of grudges and be angry. And a lot of you will let your grudges go. You'll let them go. So this is another piece of this card, which is, it's beautiful. Everything will be overcome that's negative, all in the spirit of togetherness. If you have grandchildren, children, friends, children, neighbors, your home's going to be a hive of activity for some of you. Very, very busy place, but all for the good again, because it's a happy kind of busy, a happy kind of activity. Busy beehive. Also, you'll be enjoying prosperity and you will be enjoying work success as well. It's all going to work out in the end too. Anybody been out of work for a while, you may not be for much longer, which is wonderful. There'll be prosperity in one shape or another for almost all Sagittarius. Another meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home. And for those young enough, finding your dream home and planning a family. The advice. You can feel blessed for the life that you have. In any way, shape, or form, however you can attain it, it's time to celebrate. Time to celebrate now. Look at your life as not just half full or half empty, but it's refillable. It never runs to half empty. It never runs out. If you look hard enough, even if you're in the depths of despair, even if you're hungry, literally, take a big drink of water if you got access to it, and sit down and just think about the things that are good in your life. Hold on to them and hold them close. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. Family, love, weddings, home, security, children, and celebration. So this is beautiful. Is that right, Lemon? Oh my, isn't that wonderful? Good for you. That's beautiful. There you go. There you go. That's gorgeous. For sure. Okay. Next card, another beautiful card. Oh, I wish I had your troubles to get a card like that. Seagulls must be having a feed down there. Something must have come in with the tide. They're all happy. Can't see them, but I can hear them. I can be scrubbing floors. I can be doing grungy old housework and not in the best mood to do. You know, I hate housework. I do it, but I could think of 100 other things I'd rather be doing. And I hear that when I'm in the mood. I don't know if you guys can pick up on that, but I hear the seagulls. Instantly reminds me of where I'm at. And then I smile. And that grungy old mood, clean up, grungy old, all goes out the window, and I'm just happy to be where I am. very happy to be where I am. Little things, you know. I could be having a really bad day. That'll haul me out of it most times. I love it. And just had one fly over the house. Whole flock of them just went over. They're all excited. Beautiful. And now we have the sun, le soleil, and happiness. Okay. Sometimes, and I can't see this being you, Sagittarius, because Sagittarians are known to be very calm and cool, collected. Okay. What I'm getting is here, somebody that'll view this reading has been walking around extremely angry for quite a while. And good things have come to them and almost bounced straight off of them again because of the energy that maybe this Sagittarian's been carrying around. It's very dark. It's very angry. It's somebody that's tuned and turned completely into themselves and screw everybody else, kind of a thing. That when good things come, it bounces right off and can't get away fast enough because it's time for you to stop fighting. The sun is trying to penetrate your spirit, your energy, and bring you happiness again. Let it go. Let it go, Sagittarius. Welcome the sun into your life. That's what this card is implying to you. You have to allow it in. All right? Something for you to think about, to work on. Food for thought, as they say. Hey, Jen, the moderator generator's in the house. Yay, Jen's here. But another card that's about pure, soulful, energizing happiness. This card. You're very lucky to get this card alone. You should be even impressed. It should make you smile even having this card. And as you can see even in the graphics here, the Mer girl is wide open to receive the blessings from the sun, while the Mer boy is having a hard time letting go of mistrust. He's out of there at the first sign of anything that he thinks goes wrong. He's ready to bolt. You just look at his body language. And that's for that Sagittarius or others like this boy. You're not going to completely trust anybody. Screw that crap. Not I can trust is myself. Time for you to move on beyond that, really. I could say a lot about this. I'm gonna stop it right there. About how some of you can get sometimes. So yes. Good for you, Mandy. I'm happy for you. That's wonderful. These are not mini readings, JT. I'm sorry, but these are monthly readings. This is for the sign of Sagittarius, and that's all we're addressing. This is a joyful card, a positive card. It predicts happiness and time for well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful for some of you lately, the sun showing up here is a sure sign that the pressures are going to come to an end. You're going to be able to finally unwind. You may be spending time with children even for some of you, or finding your own inner child. You'll be doing whatever pleases you and whatever brings you fulfillment, and that's what you are to do. You're to feed yourself first. The sun also predicts holidays and trips, or you can find peace and contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you. You would know where that is. There must be a place. If not, go look for one. The sun favors creative pursuits as well. You may find you turning some attention to maybe some things that you enjoy doing just for yourself. Could be hobbies or anything like that. Anything that's got a creative side or slant to it. Whatever it is you take on, you'll end up being really good and happy about that. So, the advice, appreciate your deserved success and this very special time of rest and recuperation. There's your challenge. And that's what we started out with, was a recovery and how you need to rest and recover. And it's coming right back at you again. That is your challenge. is to allow this to happen. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you. You need to open your eyes, pull your head out of your own butt, and take a look around. Okay? Keywords are growth, children, joy, protection, holidays, success, and contentment. What more could you ask for? You just need to let it happen. That's your challenge. You need to get out of your own damn way and let destiny take you forward and guide you along so you get to this place. All right? And it is a beautiful card. It is just fantastic. The last card here, some of you Sagittarians, if you follow the sun and do what's recommended, focus on you, nourish yourself, feeding yourself, making yourself content and relaxed first, restful, calm, fulfilled. There could be a few a-holes in your life, okay, that don't want you doing that. They're taking it personally. They're taking it like you're shunning them, or you don't want to be bothered with them, or you don't want to do what they want to do. And you say, well, no, I'm just taking care of my own needs first and what I need. That'll make me even better to hang around with and to be around. I'll be a happier person. You may find yourself defending this, the good in your life, and people not seeing what you're doing at all and what the whole point is. They're thinking you're shunning them. They think you're being self-centered. You're being selfish. You don't care about them. That happens a lot. That's what this card is partially bringing to you, to prepare yourself for that. Take a stand and say, I'm sorry. You get over it eventually, but for now, just leave if that's where you're going to be, because I'm not giving my peace away. I'm not upsetting that. I've got to take care of me first. And a lot of people, they'll turn everything around and go, why was it me? Shut up and sit down. It was not you. Why do you think everything's about you? There's people like that. I've had people like that in my life, and I've said things like that to them. It's not about you. It's nothing to do with you. Why do you think, good or bad, it's got to do with you? You're not the center of the world, you know? Yeah, take no prisoners. You're right. You're very right about that, JT. Take no prisoners, no matter what the issues are. You're very right about that, my dear. Yes. Backstabbers, scumbags. Said just take no prisoners, period. Right on. But the defense, or defense, whatever you want. Defense is hockey, but this is defense. Personal defense here. Oh my. Let me get out the generic side of this card here. It's a final word as well. Come on. Turn page, turn. My hands are even sore. The 9 sees you exerting yourself in August, right to the fullest. Some of you may be feeling very protective over your job, and who could blame you during these times? You could be protective over your property. Not going to lose this property no matter what happens. You could be defending your actions as well, and I'm feeling that's the heavier part of the card. You may have made sacrifices in the past, and you may feel that you need to justify these things by staying put. However, you may need to ask yourself as well, on the other side of this, are you holding on too tightly due to fear? Is this need for constant diligence and an exhausting habit rather than a free choice? Always on guard, ready to jump to your own defense. Always there. We're just waiting for it to come out of people's mouths, for them to comment on whatever it is that you're doing. The advice here, you protect what is yours by all means. But you could try freeing up your thinking as well. You could create some mental space just to plan for your future. And wouldn't that be fun? And let's see how far you can follow it, right? Keywords are determination and challenges, sacrifices, hard work. But there's protection, there's rigidity, and there's fear. You need to let go of the last two, being so rigid and being afraid. All right? So, that was your reading, Sag. And I don't see where it's a bad month, really. Just some, I guess you got to stay studious on yourself. You really have to put your head down and commit the things that you're doing. Be very focused and very involved. Not letting yourself get pulled away or distracted or feeling defensive over what you're doing. You don't need to feel that way. No matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter. As long as you're taking care of you first, but a few people aren't going to like it. That's all I'm saying. It could be your better half, your other half. Could be family, could be friends, could be bosses. Some bosses feel like they may have hired you for 8 hours a day, but they prefer it if you'd say 12 or 13. If you do any different, well, this sort of a thing. Don't take it too seriously, Sagittarius. They'll come back around again. But you really need to feed and nurture yourself first. That's the bottom line here, for sure. Yeah. So there you go, guys. There's your reading. How far did we get? How long is it? Because I got to move into the next one immediately, which is Capricorn. Yes, okay. Capricorn's coming up next. So you can always watch the replay. Okay. Once I stop the reading, it takes YouTube a little bit. I'm not sure how long, maybe half an hour, to format the reading so that it's viewable for you guys to do the instant replay on, so you can catch the whole thing. Anyways, we got through it. No power out. So, hi, Mandy again. Yeah. There you go. You got to do what you have to do, dear. You really do. You have to do what you have to do. It's just that simple. What good are we to anybody if we, and a lot of people are like that. They put more energy into everybody else than they do themselves. But boy, you can extend and expend a lot more energy if you're grounded and taken care of first. They're not getting the full effect of who you are, kind of a thing. And you got to be yourself before anybody else, and you need to be happy. You need to be settled. You need to be content, feel fulfilled, and all those good things. So for right now, I'm going to stop the reading. Thank you all for being here very, very much. Live your life with your integrity forefront and center. That way you can't go wrong. You're living beneath the microscope of the universe. It knows all, sees all. You, inside and out, your thoughts, your emotions, feels them all. You may fool other people, but you can't fool the universe, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. And so remember that. That way you stay on the straight and narrow. Just watch your thoughts, how you feel. You're allowed to lose it once in a while. Just say, okay, I'm aware that I lost it. I'm aware that I got angry, but I'm moving beyond it now. You're human. It's the way it goes. So, anyways, yes. And if you'd like, as Jennifer just posted, if you're on Facebook, please hop over, give us a visit. It's a couple thousand people that are like-minded, like me, and just like you as well. That's why we're all here. It's a private group as well, closed and private. You need to be approved to be allowed in. You can leave whenever you want. And things like if you want to post anything to the group, nice memes and stuff like that, keep it within the essence of the group, please, if you can. And they're pre-approved as well. And sometimes if I'm offline for a long time, I'm asleep, whatever, sometimes they sit there for a few hours. And if I'm there, I approve them right away or whatever. So the other thing, please join us here on YouTube under Bay of Fundy Fortunes, Fundy. All right. And when you subscribe, click the notification bell as well. So hopefully YouTube systems will allow you to receive your notifications and you'll know where we are. If you come into the group, though, you'll always know. When we go live, no matter what it's for, Jennifer always posts a link right away, right in the group, so you can't miss it. So join the group. I encourage you to anyway. Thank you very much, Ruth. And you know what? I appreciate you being here and everybody else as well. And thank you, Jennifer, once again. We'll be coming back very shortly to do Capricorn. I'm losing my voice. Thank you, guys. Much love to you all. Have a great week as well.